Hello everyone, myself Manjushri Gunjagaonkar from Sri Jain Vidya Prasarak Mandals, Rasiklal M. Dhariwal College of Pharmacy, Chinchwad. Now, here in this video, we are going to study in detail about disinfection. After watching this video, you will be able to learn what are the different types of disinfection methods and specific disinfection procedure to be adopted for the specific things. So, first we'll start with the definition of the disinfection. So, disinfection it is the removal or destruction of the disease causing organism from the inanimate object. Disinfectants, these are the agents which are used to achieve the disinfection, and they mainly prevent growth of pathogenic microorganism when applied on non-living tissue, whereas antiseptic, these are the agent that prevents the growth of microorganism by inhibiting their activity, and they are mainly used for living tissue. Now next we are going to see in detail about what are the different types of disinfectants. So there are different types of disinfectant like natural agent, physical agent, chemical agent, etc. Broadly it is classified into three types as we have discussed: natural agent, physical agent and chemical agent. In natural agent it includes sunlight and air, whereas in physical agent burning, then autoclaving, boiling, etc. are covered, whereas chemical agent includes various chemicals used to achieve the disinfection process. So first we'll see about the natural agent, that is sunlight. The ultraviolet rays of the sunlights are able to destroy many bacteria and viruses. Articles like linen, furniture, and bedding can be disinfected by exposure to direct sunlight for several hours, whereas air exposure to open air causes drying, which is lethal to most of the bacteria. Now next comes the physical agent. So physical agent includes burning. First, this is an excellent method of disinfection of any contaminated material which is non-expensive. Incinerators are used for the process of burning of dressings, swabs, etc. Feces can be disposed by burning. Hot air oven is the another way for the disinfection. So in case of the hot air oven, it is useful for sterilization of the articles like glassware, syringes, swabs, dressings, surgicals, instrument, etc. And it has no penetrating power, and so bulky materials cannot be disinfected by hot air oven. Next comes autoclaving. Sterilizers which operates at a high temperature and pressure are called autoclaves. They generate steam under pressure, which is the most effective sterilizing agent. It is used for sterilizing surgical instrument, linens, cultural media, glass articles, etc. Next physical method of disinfection is boiling. It provides wet heat at a temperature between 90 degree to 100 degree centigrade, which can destroy most of the bacteria within 10 to 15 minutes, but it does not destroy the spores. Radiation is the last type of physical agent. In this, the object to be sterilized are packed in plastic bags before radiation, and they will remain sterile until open. Mostly gamma radiations are used. Now, the third method which is used for the disinfection is chemical agent. Articles which get destroyed by heat are disinfected by chemical agent. First one is phenol and cresol. Phenol, commonly used as a disinfectant, is crude phenol, which is a mixture of phenol and cresol. It is used for disinfection in 5 to 10% concentration. Chlorhexidine, one of the most useful skin antiseptic. Creams and lotions containing 1% chlorhexidine are recommended for burns and hand disinfection. Dettol is relatively non-toxic antiseptic. Dettol 5% is suitable for disinfection of instruments, plastic equipments when kept in contact with Dettol for at least 15 minutes. Next type of chemical agent is bleaching powder. It kills most of the organism in 1 to 3% concentration. It is used for disinfecting water, feces and urine. Ethyl and isopropyl alcohol, these are commonly used antiseptics and disinfectant. These are effective against bacteria and some viruses. Whereas formaldehyde, 40% solution of formalin is used for spraying rooms, operation theatres, walls and furniture. Last section of this video consists of specific disinfection process, and mainly we are going to see the specific disinfection process for feces and urine, sputum disinfection, room disinfection, linen disinfection and instrument, and lastly dead bodies. So feces and urine. After collecting the feces and urine in an impervious container, it is mixed with equal volume of one of the disinfectant such as bleaching powder in 5% concentration, phenol in 10%, cresol 5%, formalin or quicklime 10%, and it has to be kept for 2 hours. After disinfection, the excretal matter is either emptied in water closet or buried in the ground. Now next comes the disinfection of sputum. So for this purpose, the sputum is collected in a paper cup and disinfected by burning in case when amount is small. But when the sputum is present in a large amount, it is disinfected by boiling under pressure 20 lbs for 1 and 1.5 hours and then is buried. Nowadays, ready-made cups can be given to a patient which carries 5% cresol solution to speed sputum into it, and after 2 hours of contact period, the cups are buried and destroyed by burning. Now the third method specific which is used for the room is properly ventilated rooms with a sufficient sunlight do not need disinfection. The floors and the hard surface of the room can be disinfected with chemical agents like phenol, formalin, bleaching powder, etc. Potassium permanganate powder are also used with formalin solution in the form of fumes. The room is kept closed for near about 12 hours and then it can be used. Now the next comes the linen. How we are going to disinfect the linen? Bedsheet and other linen articles soiled with infected materials is washed with soap and water or with disinfectant such as a cresol. Then it has to be boiled for 20 to 30 minutes in water. Woolen and thick articles are autoclave, or sometimes we can use ionizing radiations. The last here we are going to see is instrument disinfection. Syringes and other glass articles which are not used for surgical operations can be disinfected by boiling for 20 to 30 minutes. Instruments used for surgery are autoclaved, whereas plastic instruments are disinfected by chemicals and sophisticated equipments are sterilized by hot air oven or by ionizing radiation. And in last part we are going to see the disinfection procedure for dead bodies. Mostly the dead bodies of the patient who have died with serious infectious disease may be cleaned with a suitable disinfectant and stored in mortuary till cremated. If the bodies are to be preserved for the purpose of dissection by medical student, they are preserved in formalin, and rest all the dead bodies must be cremated or buried as early as possible after death. So thank you students for watching this video. Thank you very much.